friends, welcome. It's Kelly and this is my Cameo tutorial for my Splendid Smile layout done for the Paige Evans Cut File design team. Today there's a process video that follows and you can head over there right after this video. So we're going to start with the lace doily, which I used in my background, and I resized it to 18 inches so that a lot of it falls off the cutting mat, and I'm going to create just a cut line that's 12 by 12 using the transform tool, and I'm going to use the Command C, Command V on my laptop. I have a Mac, to make a copy and center that copy. That's the tool at the top of my toolbar there, over top of the doily, and grab them together and crop. So now the doily is also 12 by 12. With the extra 12 by 12 cut line, I'm going to copy that and make the copy 10.80 by 10.80 and center that on the mat, and that kind of creates a frame. And if we make it a compound path and bring our doily back to the center, we're going to weld those two items together, and now I have a doily with a frame around the edge. So there was these little notches that won't really cut nicely, and I wanted to erase them. So I released the compound path and just pointed and deleted. So point, click, delete. And that's going to clean up the cut file. We'll put it back together, make it a compound path, and there you have my background. Pretty. So I'm going to head over to the Circles Doily cut file by Paige and show you how I went about making it a color wheel. So I wanted to start by resizing it for my design, and that meant making it 9.788 inches square. And I made a copy. I'm going to set the copy off to the side, and I'm going to release the compound path on the one that's on the mat and drag out the pieces that I want to cut out of pattern paper so that I can offset them so that my pieces will fit nicely behind the cut file and I don't have to do any tracing with a pencil or erasing. So at this point you're ready to go. You have your cut file, you have the interior pieces to cut your pattern paper, but if you followed me for a while, you know that I like to design my colors right here in the Silhouette Studio. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I went about filling the colors in the cut file and to make it look like a color wheel. So I'm going to copy the pieces that I'd cut from the pattern paper and color them based on color wheel theory, and it's when you mix two colors together to make a third color. So dark green and yellow would make a nice lime color, and pink and yellow make orange, blue and pink make mauve. So I centered the Circles Doily cut file into the center of the mat, and I'm going to arrange my colored pieces behind so that I can slip them in behind my cut file and go ahead and plan my color wheel, designing it here in the Silhouette Design Studio. As I mentioned, this is an extra step. Certainly you don't have to do it, but I do like to have an idea of what my paper-backed cut file is going to look like before I cut any paper. And in this design, each color is going to be cut 3 times. I'm going to have 3 yellow pieces, 3 pink, 3 blue, based on the Splendid paper that I picked out to use with my design. Anytime you want to slow down this video, if you point to the cog wheel underneath the video, you can slow down the speed if this is going too quickly for you. So I went around and filled my entire color wheel, and then I will save it with the colors and use that as sort of a map per se. And that comes in handy when I'm ready to cut my pattern paper. So I'm going to bounce back over to the lace doily, and I just want to show you I purchased the Splendid digital collection, and I save it here in the Silhouette Studio. You'll get a little icon up there that says the resolution's low, and that's because it's a picture and not a cut file. And if I bring in a piece to design with and put it beneath the lace doily, I can see how that will look, and I save everything in my library together and I can use it over and over. So pop on over to the process video and you'll see it all come together with these cut files. Thanks so much for being here, and if you have any questions, please leave them in comments below. Bye bye.